At the very school once attended by Jacob Wetterling, a team of future problem solvers have won a coveted international award for a project promoting online safety.
Among those helping, people deeply affected by Jacob's abduction back in 1989. Carla Holt has more on the initiative and the creative minds behind it.
More fun colors, more cartoonish characters.
Less harsh words.
Although bookended by actual books.
Here's how you keep yourself safe.
Fatuma Hassan and Shyla Gordon today tap into a different teaching tool.
No one knows who anyone is.
To tackle a problem uniquely existing on technology and especially targeting their friends.
Because a lot of our peers had an experience of being groomed online.
Most people have gotten a really creepy text messages from strangers, but if you respond, it can go way farther and it can look a bunch of different ways.
So different and threatening, Fatuma and Shyla decided to focus on online grooming for their future problem-solving community project.
So the first year was almost entirely research.
Research and conversation.
With people who are specializing in certain aspects of it.
Leading them down a path that would intersect with the history.
Yeah, we have a plaque outside.
Of their very school.
It's basically always been a story that's told at North.
I love him.
The story of Jacob Wetterling, told by students at St. Cloud's North Junior High today.
6th grade was when the abduction happened.
And lived by North students nearly 35 years ago.
I think when you feel like it's happening too, it's harder than like, what are we doing about it?
As Jacob's friend, Allison Faye remembers well how the loss of Jacob jolted her class into action.
And it reminded me of my friends and I saying, this is a real big problem. We don't feel safe. What can we do about it?
It's why Allison, now both a parent herself and director of the Jacob Wetterling Resource Center, welcomed the chance to guide the next generation.
Anything that's youth created is going to have that youth created vibe. And these young people are coming and kind of starting to clean up the mess that we've created, and they're coming to do the important work of claiming that space.
Claiming space by giving space to the perspectives of law enforcement, lawmakers, and advocates, including both Allison and Patty Wetterling.
Patty always says hope is a verb. And so if we're going to hope to make the world better, we need to roll up our sleeves and get to work.
Work that for Fatuma and Shyla resulted in crafting their own curriculum.
So we decided to give the teachers a pre-made lesson plan.
To teach online safety.
This is a big deal. Yes.
Advisor and teacher Carlin Doyle always knew this future problem-solving project had potential.
It was shocking, first of all.
But she admits the project reached recognition beyond their collective dreams.
We've met many wonderful judges and evaluators over the years, but I've never been thanked. And we actually had an evaluator thank us. How can you not be so proud of what they're doing and what they've achieved?
As world champions, Fatuma and Shyla bring a renewed commitment to fighting predatory behavior.
It made it real, essentially.
Yeah.
Their leaders adding their voices to the legacy of another child, one who also walked these halls and is still changing the world.
Even if we could help one person avoid this issue, that would be enough, because that's one person who didn't have to go through it.
The curriculum is available free of charge for teachers wanting to add this quick, expert-approved content either this year or next fall. We will have a link on KARE11.com. As for Patty Wetterling, as you can imagine, she loves this project, and because Patty speaks like only Patty can, I wanted to share with what she shared with me.
There is strength when we all pull together, and that's what I see in these kids too. Once again, they're uniting people around a safety issue that protects children, and they're willing to fight for it. And yeah, it makes me tear up. And I think our world is kind of missing that right now. We need to pull together, and maybe the kids will lead the way.
And Patty and Allison both obviously emphasized the role of teachers, both teachers back in 1989 and of course the teachers today guiding the students still within that very school.
Impressive group of students.
Yeah,
too.
I agree.
Thanks, Carla.
Thanks, Carla.